is the cutest. Oh my goodness.
The commonly accepted hypothesis about where do dogs come from among evolutionary biologists is something to the flavor of way back in caveman times, there used to be this animal that we now call a canid. And this canid is like a big dog or fox or wolf looking like animal. And some of the canids started hanging out around human settlements to eat the garbage. But the ones that hung out around the humans, and then the humans didn't chase off, were the ones that were just chill around humans. And then humans started liking those canids, found those canids were useful for other things, like they could be trained to chase away predators and that sort of stuff. And just over a bajillion generations over time, some of those canids just started living in the human environment. And the human environment bred those canids over time into the thing that we now call a dog. And the canids that didn't hang out with the humans and stayed living in the wild bred them over time to turn into this animal that we now call a wolf, or foxes, or coyotes, and all those sorts of things. And there's no reason to think that that evolutionary process isn't still going on, right? So if raccoons are hanging out around human settlements to eat our trash, you would assume that over, however, it might take hundreds of years, it might take 10,000 years, but over time, eventually raccoons will also become domesticated. And that in the future, there might be human beings that have like pet raccoons. They really wouldn't be raccoons anymore. We might give them a different species name. We might say that like the ones that still live in the wild are raccoons, but people might have to come up with a new word for like a house raccoon, like a pet raccoon type thing. But yeah, that's completely plausible. And every time I think about that, I think, well, okay, maybe there is some things for the human race to look forward to.